Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel, Vastu Creations. Today we're going to look at the chart of Sean Puff Daddy Combs using Vedic sidereal zodiac. If you look to the eastern horizon when he was born, you would see the constellation of Scorpio rising at 21 degrees. This is a rectified chart. We don't have his time of birth. So first we're going to look and see how the planets are operating, and then when they're operating, and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So first, we have a sun, which is ruling his career house in the 12th house. 12th house has to do with separation, and in his case, his ability to separate from who he is and take on many different roles as a actor, record producer, musician, singer, clothing designer, and entrepreneur, also a restaurateur. And because it's weak, he lost his father when he was only 2 years old. His father was murdered. And this actually, he states, helped him to propel his career forward to become this amazing music mogul rapper. Then we look at Moon. Moon is ruling the house of good fortune. It is placed in his career house. So this gives a good fortune to his career through creative expression. Moon is emotion, and he's able to express those emotions through rap, and that makes him very popular and relatable. Then we have challenging Mars. Mars is any multicona sign ruling the 6th, 8th, or the 12th house, and in this case we have the 6th house. You have the first sign of Aries ruled by Mars. And so Mars gives passion in the creative arts, and also he does have some legal issues, some accidents. He's torn his rotator cuff, I think 3 or 4 times, and had knee surgery as well. He does have some anger issues and was charged with assault. And then we have weak placement of that's all to do with the 6th house. Then we have weak placement Mercury. Mercury is also placed in the 12th house, which can be challenging. It is ruling the house of income. So this gives income through, again, this ability to separate from who he is and be able to express himself through speech, through rap. And being in the 12th house, this his words can be controversial at times. Then we have weak in old age and afflicted Jupiter. And Jupiter is ruling the 2nd house of wealth, fame, and stability in relationships. And so it is in old age and afflicted by Venus, which Venus is, we'll get to next, but Venus is also ruling the 12th house, so can cause some issues. Now, so Jupiter, his wealth and fame are connected to his ability to his income and his ability to express himself and influence others in terms of Jupiter's 2nd house, that's voice. So his singing, his rapping, his acting, his also 2nd house is restaurants, hospitality, and then there's the clothing designing as well. So let's see here. And then we have challenging Venus again. So 7th sign in the 12th house, Libra, ruled by Venus. Venus is sitting in the house of income. So again, this is connecting with this ability to separate from who he is and take on all these different roles and gain income through that. And Venus itself is entertainment. So he's an entertainment and performing artist. And then we have weak placement of Saturn. Saturn is placed in the sixth house, ruling the house of happiness and family life. And the sixth house has to do with conflict. So that brings some conflict into the family. Then we have challenging Rahu Ketu opposite each other. He's learning to balance Rahu in the house of home life with Ketu in his career, balancing work and home life. Now, let's look at the timing of events. So in 72, his dad was murdered when he was only 2 years old during a sun period. Sun is the significator for father. Then in 91, he had a son during a Jupiter period. Jupiter is the significator for children. Then we have 93, he started the Bad Boy Records during a Mercury period. Mercury is ruling the house of income, so bringing income. 98, he got a Grammy for No Way Out, and that's during a Jupiter period, Jupiter bringing wealth and fame. And then in 99, he got charged with assault during a Saturn period, Saturn sitting in the house of conflict. In 04, he got a Grammy for Shake That Tail Feather during a Sun period. Sun is ruling the house of career, boosting his career. 06, he had a Sun during another Jupiter period, Jupiter signifying children. In 07, he split with his longtime partner, Kim Porter, and during a Mars period. So Mars ruling that house of separation and divorce. And then Last Train to Paris in 2010 really boosted his career during a Sun period, Sun ruling the house of career. 2015, he was charged with assault during a Rahu period, bringing unexpected events. I think it involved his son. So that would have been Rahu sitting in the house of family. And then he had rotator cuff surgery in 2016 during a Venus period. Venus is ruling the house of surgery. In 2017, he got involved in another lawsuit during a Mars period. Mars ruling the house of legal issues, lawsuits, etc. 2018, his longtime partner, who he was no longer with, but was the mother of his three children, Kim Porter, died during a Saturn period. So Saturn is, again, it's sitting in that house of health issues, and Saturn is family. He still was in contact with her. In 2020, he had another rotator cuff surgery. I think he had a total of 4 during a Rahu period, Rahu unexpected events. 2023, he ended his relationship with Macy's and several other income streams for him during a Venus period. Venus is endings, ruling the house of endings and expenses and losses. And then in March 25th of 2024, his home was raided and he was stopped at the airport during a Rahu Venus period. Rahu and Ketu were close to the rising sign degree. In fact, they're right on the rising sign degree, afflicting 6 of his 12 houses, including the 5th house, the 9th house of legal issues, the 11th house of income, the 1st house of fame, and 3rd house of success, the 7th house of relationships. He's not been convicted and innocent until proven guilty, but there's some accusations of sex trafficking and assault. What can we do to strengthen this chart? Well, he's already involved in lots of charity work, which is helping transform Rahu, Ketu, Mars, and Venus. And my favorite remedy is a kavash, a silver locket containing the Devata yantras to strengthen his weak benefic planets. If you'd like to get a kavash or get a reading or learn Vedic astrology, you can go to www.vastucreations.com. Thank you so much for listening.